Hey everybody, G4 Video 5 here, and welcome back to some more Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the definitive edition. In this part, we will be completing the mission Jizzy for the Triads.
That's crazy, man. What are you looking at exactly?
Hey man, you get them flicks developed? What's up, Woolsey?
Hey, Carl. I was just explaining to your brother-in-law that we were friends.
Oh yeah? Well look, Woolsey, I need to get some info from you, man.
What exactly do you boys want to know?
Who are these putas, Holmes?
Why don't you go take a look?
These guys?
Yeah.
They're the Loco Syndicate. They're pretty big time, I think. Don't have any dealings with them. We don't touch blow. Now this guy runs things. I don't know his name. This guy is T-Bone Mendez. He's the muscle.
And who's that guy?
That's Jizzy B. He's the biggest pimp in town. He helps set up the deals. You know, concierge of sorts.
Hey, did he my way in? How I get to him?
Oh, Jizzy? Jizzy runs the Pleasure Domes Club in that old fortress under the Gant Bridge.
Hey, good looking out, Woolsey.
No problem. Don't be a stranger.
Alright.
See, baby, I got everything. Mink sheets, mink coats, mink curtains in the window. When I walk down the stairs, I'm walking down on mink carpet. Now, who's this trick? I don't need no more friends, baby. All they try to do is peel me from my hoe.
Nah, it ain't about them. It's all about you, player. I heard you was the man with the hookup, and you was the man I needed to see. I'm offering my services.
Say what?
Yes, sir. See, I'm new in town. Anything you want, I can do. For a guy like me to work with, to work for a guy like Jizzy B?
Well, now that you mention it, I do have a slight problem. Something a little dumb muscle like yourself might be able to fix. Cause you see me, I'm intellectual. Bitches, y'all walk on down to the bar and fix a pimp a drink. See, I only got 2 eyes, and in these streets you got to have more than that. You got to be like a flying shit, you know? 100 eyes everywhere. Now some lunatic been fucking with my bitches. Motherfucker killed 2 last week. I want you to go find out.
No problem. You my player partner now, Jizzy.
Wait up! Mr. C to the J! See that pretty young thing in my car? Drop her off at the hotel downtown. Use my car phone and give me a ring-a-ding when you're done. And watch the rims, player! Treat that baby like the Pope Mobile.
Ooh, look at me, I'm dripping. So after all those cutscenes, we can finally dive into the first step of CJ's plan of destroying the Loco Syndicate from the inside by first gaining Jizzy's trust.
Uy, what a strong pecho. Ever had half and half with a sucia like me?
Yeah, go on.
I'll do things your ruca won't.
I'm listening, honest.
I'm no slut, but I need the feria.
Uh-huh, real interesting.
Whatever, puto.
Ooh, I love when women call me names. But more seriously, though, I like how they play CJ's dating dialogue during that part of the mission, which we haven't gone on any dates yet in this game, even though we've had Denise available to us. But there are 6 women that we can date, and they all play out pretty similarly to that dialogue-wise.
Later, ese.
Hey, Jizzy, it's Carl. I just dropped off your girl.
Church, got a little errand for you to remember before you deal with that problem I was just talking about. Some young buck thinks he's a player, been trying to peel my hoes over in Hashberry. Now one of my girls over there just eyeballed the pump. I want you to get your ass over there and ice that pretender.
You know, there are certain points of Jizzy's dialogue where I really like Charlie Murphy's inflection. Like, it's very pimp-like, which is the whole point, because, you know, Jizzy is like a pimp. But don't call Luigi that in Grand Theft Auto 3, according to that one newspaper that shows for a couple seconds during the opening cutscene of that game. But anyway, speaking of things I like, this mission's not too bad, because you have all these small tasks that are put together and, you know, equate to this concept where we're trying to prove ourselves to Jizzy to earn his trust. So I think it's done pretty well. There is a bit of backtracking in a few moments, but I actually don't mind that too much. And it's also very exciting for moments like this coming up, where we get to create flapjacks on the side of the road.
Here comes my player, now you in real trouble.
Hey, it's CJ. Just to let you know, you don't have to worry about no competition in Hashberry.
Worried? Did I say I was worried? No, I did not. Now to the real deal. Some of my girls in the Foster Valley been getting knuckled over. I want you to get your ass up there and nose around. Find out what's going on.
Ooh, old CJ has to choose his words wisely here, as he doesn't want to blow his cover or nothing. You know, he has to maintain that role of being a yes man, which is pretty cool that you get to see CJ's street smarts in action here. Where he's being really methodical with what he's saying for the most part, because during his first interaction with Jizzy, you have that moment where he kind of slips up and says, working with someone like Jizzy, but then corrects himself and says, I mean, working for someone like Jizzy. You know, that's pretty cool stuff. You get to see CJ do that type of thing. But anyway, we're making more flapjacks here, and also performing a drive-by to save this nice lady.
Mr. Jizzy, it's CJ.
You the bad luck charm, flunky. That girl you dropped off downtown wants out of the game. Her sugar daddy wants to take her off the streets. Nobody turns my hose. You get your ass back to the hotel and you make an example out of all of them.
So something that's a bit unfortunate, not that it's a big deal or anything, because it's just a background type of thing that happens, but in the original version of this game, that woman would actually steal that van, you know, that shag and wagon type of thing, during your phone call with Jizzy right there, after taking out those two dudes. But in this version, it just seems like she's walking away, and why the hell is everybody diving in front of my car during this mission? But anyway, she just walks away here, and it's a bit of a shame, because that was a nice touch, where in the old versions of this game, she would get compensation for this insult, you know, by stealing that vehicle. But, you know, alas, here we are with her just walking away from everything, taking the higher road. But anyway, this part of the mission can be a massive pain in the ass, but we have a strategy that we're going to use.
The Lord sent me to save your threadbare soul, harlot. Get in the car and remove your filthy vestments, so I may better gaze upon thy corruption. Driver! Get us out of here before the devil's right hand snatches this poor girl from salvation.
Right away, your evangelical holiness.
I love the dialogue here. But the strategy here is we're going to use the rocket launcher that we got during the mission Are You Going to San Fierro from the Truth, as one well-placed shot from it should destroy both the limo and the bodyguard vehicle following it around.
The devil comes to claim his own. Godspeed, driver, Godspeed! We need more than just the law.
Oh my gosh, that was like the perfect cutoff point right there. But both of those vehicles have amped up health, so I'm glad it only took one shot to take both of them out.
Everything's been taken care of, Mr. Jizzy.
Oh, CJ, you's the player's right hand, baby. Oh, and by the way, that car's just come up over on the APB. Dump it, keep it, whatever. Just keep it away from me, my hoes, and my club.
Oh, for sure, you got that, man.
Well, so far so good it seems with old Jizzy, as we've completed his first mission now, and we also have 2 wanted level stars, so I'm going to go lose the heat, and then we'll take a post-mission phone call.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Carl, it's Woozy. Hey, if you got some time, I'd like for you to come over so we can talk about something.
Yeah, for sure. Where you at?
I own a little betting shop in Chinatown. Just come around and introduce yourself. My people will be expecting a visit.
It's a plan, man. Later.
So we'll meet up with Woozy a bit later on, because for right now we have that Pimpmobile, or Broadway vehicle, that we can use to activate the pimping side mission, so I want to tackle that in the next part. So until then, I will see you next time.